to shed light on the issue, we are very much delighted to be joined over the phone by Dr. Mongy Badr, former plenipotentiary minister. Minister Badr, good evening, sir.
Good evening for you and your viewers.
Thank you so much for joining us.
My honor and pleasure.
Dr. Badr, a very important business council took place in the Japanese capital, Tokyo, with the participation of Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli. During the session, the Prime Minister called on the Japanese companies to establish a Japanese industrial zone in the Suez Canal Economic Zone to benefit from its strategic location and the free trade agreements linking Egypt with several regional economic blocs. How do you see the significance of such an economic economic forum and business council between Egypt and Japan, and Egypt's participation with the Prime Minister representing the country?
Yeah, in fact, let me divide my intervention with you in two major points. The first point, Egypt-Japan Investment Forum, and the second point, it's the participation of His Excellency Dr. Madbouli on behalf of His Excellency Mr. President on TCAT 9. So in few words, let me summarize what happened today in Tokyo. During the Egypt-Japan Investment Forum and the Business Council meeting in Tokyo, 12 agreements and the MOUs were signed between the two countries in key sector. Let me summarize this sector in 5 points. Number 1, education and training. Partnership with Japan, Ministry of Education, and the companies like Casio, Sprex, and Yamaha. And these companies, it's a very big country, very big companies in Japan. And also, these MOUs focus on new science, math, and music in Egyptian school. Also, Egyptian teacher will be trained in Japan. And links between Japan and the Egyptian universities. So it's a concentration on education. The second sector, it's the green economy and the renewable energy project on green hydrogen and the green ammonia in Egyptian port, and this port will be on the Red Sea and the Mediterranean Sea. Cooperation in solar power, desalination, and the energy efficiency technologies. As you see, and your viewers, this it's a very advanced technology. Third sector, industry and the technology, agreement with Toyota to support local manufacturing and the supply chain. Also collaboration in AI, I mean artificial intelligence. And digital transformation for industrial service. Also there are another agreement on trade and investment and the culture and the tourism. Let me shed more light, if you wish, about the conclusion of this agreement. This agreement highlighted Japan's focus on education as a driver of development, green economy project, and long-term industrial technological cooperation with Egypt. Let me shed more light about trade exchange between Egypt and Japan. It reached around 1.3 billion on annual basis. For Japanese investment in Egypt, in fact, it's I speak about the cumulative total indicate approximately $3 billion, a long-term pilot. But if I'm going to talk about annual new investment from Japan in Egypt, it's between 70 to 75 million dollars. If we still have more time, let me shed more light about participation in TCAT 9 on Yokohama. This is a different city.
Yes, and it will take place tomorrow.
Yes, it will be from 20 to 22 of August in Yokohama, and I think His Excellency Prime Minister is going to deliver a speech on the opening session. This Tokyo International Conference on African Development. This abbreviation is TICAD. Is Japan main platform for cooperation with Africa, and the Egypt participation this year carries 3 key dimensions. Let me summarize these 3 dimensions. The first dimension, it's the African dimension. Egypt as a regional leader, and Egypt act as a gateway between Africa and Asia, highlighting infrastructure, renewable energy, and food security. Number 2, Cairo position itself as a strong African voice at TICAD, alongside with its spring membership. The second dimension, relation between Egypt and Japan. In fact, Japan wanted to show itself as a development partner distinct from China, different from China, focusing on education. As you know, and your viewers, I think they are aware that China concentrate on infrastructure. But in this case, cooperation with Japan, they are focusing on education, technology, and the sustainable investment instead of debt. Egypt, in fact, benefit from this by attracting long-term Japanese projects in digital transformation and clean energy. The last dimension, which I would like to mention, that linking TICAD to Egypt Vision 2030. Egypt uses TICAD to serve its Vision 2013 goals, especially in renewable energy, education, and the digital economy. Also, Cairo will also push African priorities such as food security and agriculture development after recent global crisis. Let me mention strategic conclusion that the 12 agreement signed on today, 19 August, mark a new stage in Egypt-Japan relation, expanding it into green energy and advanced technology. Also, Egypt role in TICAD 9, it means round number 9, strengthen its position as both an African leader and a strategic partner for Japan. The last point in my intervention with you, the alignment between Egypt Vision 2013 and the TICAD agenda make Egypt one of the biggest winners from this summit, both in short and long term.
Indeed, Dr. Mongy Badr, former plenipotentiary minister, thank you so much, sir, for your precious input. And moving on to the subject of our debate for tonight, which is the Iranian file, and what the foreign minister, Dr. Badr Abdelati, said that Egypt is urging diplomacy on Iran nuclear issue, and of course the diplomatic path would be the best solution for this crisis. More details in the following story.